Hi guys, it's David Elcoat here from devonpersonaltrainer.com. Just coming to you with a short little video today about perfectionism and how you should embrace your imperfections and let go of any ideals about being perfect. First off, I want to just start with, this isn't going to be a rant, this is me going to be opening up and showing you how I myself am not perfect. And even as a health coach, a trainer, a life coach, I still struggle. Struggle with what? Struggle with eating, just like every one of my clients. You know what? I'm human. There are still certain foods that I love to eat. Specifically, my God, Domino's, pepperoni, jalapeno, meatball, hot dog stuffed crust with mustard, and barbecue sauce pizza. There you go. I love it. Okay, there you go. I eat it, sit down with the wife occasionally. My God, it's one of our guilty little pleasures. I still do it. I still struggle with some of those choices, alright? But rather than beating myself up and thinking, oh my God, this is terrible, do you know what? If I felt that guilty, I wouldn't put it in this place. I enjoy it and I smile because it brings a social aspect to my life and I have a nice time with my wife. That's just it. Guys, occasionally I do drink alcohol. I happen to like Belgian lager. If you look on my desk right now, that is unfortunately not a pint of Guinness. That is actually a glass of Pepsi Max. Yep. Full artificial sweetener, sugary crap. I also drink that. Do I drink water the majority of the time? Yeah, of course. Occasionally alcohol, definitely. I do like a good drink. I am not, and by no means, perfect. Do I get days where I think, bollock this, do I want to work out? Yeah, of course I do. I'm also married, I've got 2 kids, I'm doing sales and marketing for the gym that I work out of. I'm trying to set up my personal training business. Excuse me, not trying, doing. I've got a lot of time in my hands just like everyone else. And sometimes, especially like if the kids aren't playing ball, they're not settling down, the exercise takes a back seat. I totally understand it. I just don't beat myself up over it. What will be, and smile and move on. I am not perfect, and this is just something. I used to be a right perfectionist. Things just used to be like, oh, they have to be a certain way, or not at all. Dear God, get over it. Okay, literally, perfectionism is an illusion, guys. By thinking everything has to be perfect, okay, it's an ideal type. Now, whatever that ideal is, the ideal life, the ideal body, the ideal shape, the ideal weight, the ideal money, blah 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 blah. Who the hell says what that ideal is? you know who? Okay, there's 7 billion people on this planet. There will always be differences, there will always be disagreements and arguments. Who the hell defines that? Yeah, and if anything, because that is such an ideal and it's barely achievable, if ever, I'd even go so far to say that if you're thinking that it's got to be perfect and having perfectionism standards, that you actually have no standards because you're aiming for the unattainable. So instead of aiming for the unattainable, accept who you are right now, accept what is, stop judging yourself, and just realize that you are actually only perfect in one way, and that very simply is you are perfectly imperfect, and embrace it every single day. Thanks very much, guys. It's Dave Elcoat from devonpersonaltrainer.com.